Hey everyone, welcome back to Go Kick Me, your favorite crowdfunding news and reviews channel here on YouTube. So today we're going to talk about a Kickstarter called Kizik Shoes That Pop On. You step in, they pop on. Yes, they are actually not slip-on shoes, but pop-on shoes. Professional jumper do not attempt. Okay, so what are these things? These are basically slip-on shoes that have kind of a spring-loaded back in them, so they sort of pop on.
Happens in less than a second. You don't have to bend over to tie on, slip on, wiggle on, or strap on your shoes. Introducing our newest Kizik shoes. You step in, they pop on.
The only time you should be thinking about your feet is when you're putting on your shoes and when your feet hurt.
Okay, hopefully they don't hurt. So how do these things work? Yeah, basically they have this spring in them, and that goes in the heel, and when you slip them on, yeah, let's see if I can do a slow-mo here. They pop on, like, ba-doing. So, in fact, what that means is, look how much they're working. In all their shoes, this heel is, rather than being rigid, like in a normal shoe, with something thick surrounding your entire heel, it just has the band, and this part is relatively soft, and they make it, I think in most of the designs, they make it like a mesh, because it has to basically squish down and then pop back up.
The titanium spring will last longer than your other shoes will.
We're past the concepting and inventing stage, and
So yes, it is in fact made from titanium, and look at how happy these cool people are. And this guy keeps flubbing his lines. I don't know why they decided to put in the blooper
We've
reel.
secured manufacturing from a responsible facility that produces shoes, some of the best shoes, a facility that makes some of the top best shoes from the world's top brand.
Okay, they're trying to be fun.
We've found a good place to make the shoes, okay?
Which they don't say where it is, but I'm pretty sure it's China. So yeah, I mean, this is the whole thing.
shoes only available
It's actually interesting
online.
from like a physics
We'll be
point of
selling
view.
them for $100 on our site.
How it works. Like, I'm guessing it's not just you step in and go. Like, you actually have to like plant your ball of your foot in here, slide it forward, and then snap down to get it.
Through Kickstarter, you can get a pair for
Basically
$80
to keep the
or
shoe
less.
from sliding
We also
forward
have
as
some
you do this.
incredible deals for early bird
Probably
supporters
easy to figure out.
and more amazing rewards for all of our supporters.
When you stop
Okay,
thinking
look how
about
cool
your
these
shoes,
people are.
you pick Kizik every day. We designed Kizik shoes to be extremely comfortable. From the contoured footbed inside to the high rebound midsole, it's excellent for shock absorption.
There you
You're
go.
going to
Yeah.
love the way your Kizik shoes feel.
So, yeah, okay, so this is the professional jumper again. Let's see.
Support us today.
Our
early bird support.
I hate to say it, but like, look, that
Support us today.
that part didn't pop.
Our early bird
Didn't quite pop on perfectly till he started wiggling away. Wah. Okay, so yeah, I mean, of course, you're not even supposed to be doing this unless you're a professional jumper. But it did flub a little bit.
Support us today. Our early bird specials are going fast.
Okay, so this one is basically raised 40K already, well past their 15K goal, 385 backers, blah, 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 17 hours ago. So by the time you see this, it'll probably be nearly done because I'll put this out tomorrow. But maybe they will do in demand afterwards. But I thought the product itself was interesting. Clothes is not exactly technical, but in this case, there's sort of a technical solution included in these things. What do I think of the product as a whole? $79 is kind of high for a pair of sneakers, basically. And the early bird was actually, super early bird was $65 for, I guess, like the cheaper version. They've got a couple different models here. This is the Cali in gold. Let me find where they have the shoes listed. Yeah, these are the options. So the only thing is, I don't think I would want the yellow ones, yellow accents ones, which basically highlight like the fact that it's got that heel on there. If they could make this all black like this one, yeah, actually my regular shoes look a lot like this. So style-wise, not too bad. Maybe pure black would be even better. This one's okay. This one's probably the best, except for the white part. Black on black, please. But but yeah, so it's a bit expensive, especially if you look at like what you can get as just a slip-on. Like your regular Keds or Vans slip-ons, $40, $20. If you're gonna get a no-name one, you might as well get like I mean, technically Keds is a brand name, right? Skechers. So obviously these ones you'd have to sort of wiggle or pull on. That's why they have a little tab. But hey, it costs like 1/3 the price almost. Adidas, depending on the style you get, sort of better maybe. So you can get a lot of very similar shoes for a lot cheaper. They just don't have that little spring thing. Then there's the whole thing of like crowdfunding, mail ordering shoes, which obviously you would probably want to try on for sizing. So you're kind of taking a chance. You're taking a chance on the fact that it's crowdfunding, and then you're taking a chance on the fact that you can't actually try it on. So given these options, me being a cheapo, I'm going to stick with something that I can try on first. One thing that sort of came to my mind is, where they do more slip-on shoes than anywhere else is Japan. So I think the Kizik guys, if you're watching, why don't you try selling these things in Japan? Because Japan is a nation where everybody takes their shoes off, obviously when they go indoors, in some restaurants, when you visit the temple, etc., etc. So, like knee-high lace-up boots are an anathema there, especially for things like things you wouldn't really expect, like let's say delivery people or like repairmen or things like that. When I was living in Japan back in the day, there's these like delivery guys, and so they come to your house, and if it's like a big box, they got to drop it off, or if they're like picking something up or whatever. Every single door they go in and out of, they've literally got to take their shoes on and off. So those guys get really good at like basically slip-on shoes. Sometimes they'll wear the ones with no heel on the back because, 900 times a day they've got to take their shoes on and then off and get out as fast as possible. They can't sit down and start lacing things up. So I would say slip-on shoes or pop-on shoes would have a huge market in the nation of Japan. You guys should think about it. China, maybe a little bit. Korea, they take their shoes off a lot too. But definitely Japan. Okay, so what do you guys think? Are you a Kizik fan? Like I said, not too bad. The full price, I think, where do they list the full price? Full price is, $100 for these. They have a bunch on their website. I did open their website. These kind of ones are like $200, $190. So they're bringing their cost down. That's great. They're using basically this as a way to like pre-order. So I guess that's good for everybody. Although again, like I'm always a bit suspicious of these ones where, they don't really need to do crowdfunding because they clearly already have products. They're clearly already a business with money. They're not really using it to develop. They're just using it to reduce their risk on production. Anyhow, so what do you guys think? Check us out on Facebook and Twitter at GoKickMe and also GoKickMedia.com. See you guys later.